when I went to we're inside, for a weekend. Yeah. And if he wants to return outside. So I mean, I know yours are out outside. Yeah. I watched them. I did. I the bottom. I don't know. I'm pretty much gonna get everything I need there. It's pretty much that. I actually was looking around last night, Google Maps, for a lot of custom clothes people over there, for tailor shirts, based their measurements. So I'm gonna try to get something for that. I think that would be cool. Now I'm thinking, what kind of staple piece should I get for one? If I'm gonna get custom made anything.
QFX says, dude, pull the cave sound music. It's legit worse than nothing.
You can do that voice thing now.
Yeah, you can write it there.
Louis Guidetti says, your mom likes it?
That's very what you got right there. I mean, I don't know if that is something similar. I mean,
I don't have many moms. This is the first mom that I have. They outgrew all my books. Yeah, but they're always a bit too tiny. I'm like, oh yeah.
This is even worse.
Oh. My whole wardrobe, not my house. One of my wardrobe. I need to get some stable
pieces.
QFX, you can always go to YouTube, by the way, which it is
Sheer Curry
on.
says, I love it.
Yeah, damn right you love it. It's damn good music. Sick of this. Oh, I don't like it. It offends my sense of shut up. My class. I've had it with everything. It's been one of those days, and yes, it was my fault, kind of. But not really, because those idiots didn't bury the cord deep enough. An inch down. An inch.
Talking about
I cut my fiber optics cable.
Sheer Curry says,
I told them.
What did you do?
I told them to bury the cable at least 6 feet, 6 inches down. It's not hard. In fact, I could dig the ditch probably in less than
Sheer
10
Curry
minutes,
says,
but it was
you know exactly what an inch is.
They had one job. That was it. Bury the cable. Because I told them, because this happened before. I said, look, it's going to keep on happening until you all come out and bury it. And they said, okay, we will. They had a crew come out. They said, could you show me where the poison ivy is? That's when I knew we had problems. All they had to do was look up on their phone to see what poison ivy looked like. That's it. That's literally all they had to do.
So the crew.
And they had pants on, so it wasn't going to affect them. It was unreal. So I cut the internet wire, so we don't have internet at my mom's place, which is where I'm staying right now. And so I have somebody coming out tomorrow. I got somebody, but they weren't coming out until Saturday. I said, let me speak to your supervisor, and we went back and forth, and I got somebody coming out tomorrow. It's been rough.
Valker1S says,
Anyway, Val.
Touch of karma is on Ukraine. I don't care in the most depressed way I've ever heard.
Second.
I like neutrals. We're pretty much
I don't care. I don't. Well, Val, you remember, let me turn this music down just a little bit, because it is loud even for us.
QFX says, legend has it he exploded right after.
Dude, no, I was beside Val. I was fine. He knows what he's doing. And I saw karma up. I was on my paladin. I'm not going to die on the paladin. Mage, I probably would. Life. Yes. That. Do this. This. Boom. Up a little bit for you. That's too much right there. Do that. Okay.
Sheer Curry says, remove that hand, it's giving me PTSD.
Remove the what? 1 second. I need to turn this up some.
I like to get into like.
Where's my
Yeah,
phone?
without written or something.
Where's my phone? OMG. There it is.
QFX says,
We can turn this
LMAO
off.
everyone bitching about stuff today. Ms. Riz says, hi Luth.
Remove the hand. Oh, this? Well, so what happened was she said remove the hand. She got a commission at a pizza restaurant to do a giant ass hand of essentially
Yeah.
the creation of Adam. And but it
Future
was
Oil
the
Painter
pizza place
says,
holding the pizza.
what's up
pizza.
nerds?
She lost the commission to a guy who did AI, and this was months ago, and the guy is still not done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he did
Sheer
AI. They're
Curry
like, oh, I
says,
like this. You're not doing
it's
it.
still not done.
She can pay it.
Wow.
And this other guy, he's doing AI. It steals the commission, so this is giving her anxiety right now.
Oh,
You got to face your fears.
all right, I'm gonna go lock the door. Unless you want to do that. I got.
Thanks, Terry.
Valker1S says, Luith, tell those nerds that poison ivy has 3 leaves and the leaves look like a mitten. It looks like it has a thumb sticking off the side of it.
I can turn that off.
No, it's fine.
Sure it's not loud.
No, it's not long.
All right.
Valker1S says, I'm a poison ivy pro.
It looks like mitten. It looks like it has thumbs sticking
Ms.
off
Riz
the side.
says,
Right.
who wins in a fight?
Ms.
Dumbledore vs Vader.
I would say Vader. Just grip
Sheer
his
Curry
wand and
says,
shove it up his
Dumbledore. Future Oil Painter
Dumbledore
says,
doesn't win.
Lewis check Terry easel he might be using
Look,
trace
don't you
paper.
professional?
Do you want this to look at? Were you down? Did you set the timer?
Oh,
You son of a
didn't do
bitch.
anything.
Oh, here. You want
Other
the
than
the
put
mic?
the model up, take the feed, lock the door.
I know you were setting everything up, but I was also setting this up, which probably is.
Tape.
I was like, my feet.
Did you tape the feet? You got it. Good.
QFX says, Dumbledore could grip his laser sword too and shove it up his pooper. Ms. Riz says, I think Dumbledore wins the majority of fights between them.
Wins Dumbledore or Vader in a fight. That's what they're arguing about right now.
Sheer
can-
Curry says, pooper.
I know you want it. So
I don't.
you're showing everything.
Good grief.
Valker1S says,
Let's see. Where is
I
that
sent you a
phone?
picture in Discord of what it looks like. It's also a vine plant too if that helps identify it.
Well, they're good. If I look, I'm just so shitty I am. I'm just thinking like, oh, that's so good.
Hearing the comments means you don't have to read them.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Future Oil Painter says,
All right, how much
Lewis, you
time?
giving away Ivy snacks. QFX says, what's up Terry?
Everything that should be. How are you? That was a. Oh, you got the timer.
Oh,
No, how much time then?
we'll set it. She's been up since I'm assuming 6:10 or 6:15.
QFX says, fine now that you're here.
Probably. It's been 5, 6 to 20. Do 15. Wait, whoa.
Sheer Curry says, QFX is feeling flirty.
17 minutes.
17.
Future
What day
Oil
it
Painter
is?
says, Terry, have you tried selling your drawings yet? QFX says, it's called egoing up. Valker1S says, also everyone in chat, I can't remember if I told you loyal listeners or not, but I found out I'm having a baby boy. An heir to the throne if you will. QFX says,
Well, that didn't work.
congrats Val. Sheer Curry says, Congratulations, Val. Will you name him Louis II?
That's funny right there. All right, so this doesn't work.
Valker 1S says,
I can move that.
it will have to the 6th because
No,
this current Louis is the 5th.
Either here or there, but you're on that with that, and we're good.
QFX says,
I just
ID call him everything but Louis after knowing the guy. Valker 1S says, Louis Michael Guidetti the 5th. Future Oil Painter says, you have a model today. Sheer Curry says, is it?
okay. We're here, we're ready. Gonna pick up the pace. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Ooh la. I don't even know how to say tape in French. Como si dice tape en français? In Italiano.
You know, I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up. I used to know. Don't remember.
I think the
Scotch. I think we call it Scotch. It was Scotch. We did. We called it Scotch. Scotch tape.
Scotch
QFX
is a
says,
drink.
guy doesn't
Scots
even know his
are
own
a
language.
people.
Wait a second. This isn't what I want. Yeah.
Louis, what kind of paper are you using?
I
What is this, amateur hour?
Valker 1S says, I know one phrase in French.
You can make it work, huh?
Valker 1S says, I surrender.
Yep. Actually,
Guy doesn't even know his own language.
Scotch. It's Scotch. But yeah, I wonder what tape is. Hey,
Future
Siri.
Oil Painter says, Gene quoi?
Wouldn't it be je ne sais quoi?
Hey Siri. How do you say tape in Italian? Nastro.
QFX says,
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Any say is pa maybe. QFX says, qua would be qua though. QFX says, Je. Valker 1S says, yeah, let's hear some Italian Louis.
Yeah, Louis told me he knows what's your cheapest beer.
In French.
I thought it was Italian.
But then I said it recently to
'Cause
somebody who speaks French. They were like, I don't know what that is.
Future Oil Painter says,
Because you spent some
speaks
time
some
in
Florence.
Italy, right, Louis?
Valker 1S says, do Italians speak in italics?
I can't remember the occasion, but
Sheer Curry says,
you were there for a while.
Le Pizza.
Probably a year longer than you were hoping. Oh,
You were so stupid because
QFX says, Uno Blizzard Shirto por favore.
La Pizza. Do Italians speak in italics? Louis, speak some Florence. Uno Blizzard Shirto por favore.
should. I'll tell you what you will try to do. You'll try to walk down the sidewalk and you will realize that you cannot pass one Italian who is walking dead center, thinks that that sidewalk belongs to him and him alone. That's it. He's walking, and if there are two of them, good luck passing.
I just gotta start text fighting them for all on streets.
Yeah.
No, here's what you got to do.
Be brawls as you possibly can.
You got to try to fit in.
In Italy.
Yeah.
You call her fat.
I do.
Yeah.
QFX says, those mafia times are over, my guy.
No, that's what I told my son when we were in the Middle East. It's all right, and he's the ginger. All right, Nate. Try to fit in. Come on now.
Future oil painter says. Do all the Florence locals say damn tourists?
No. It's like I can turn the music.
All right, picking up the pace. Here we go. Here we go. Well, I am now. About time.
Valker1S says. Let's get this party started. Let's get some 80s dance music up in here.
That's what I'm saying. Put ABBA on.
Better yet, like it is DJs. Y'all ready for this?
I probably could as long as it doesn't pick up on the mic there. Want some gay disco music, Terry?
When do I never want gay disco music?
I don't know. I think I freaked you out that time I put on Kate Wolf.
I love Kate Wolf.
Oh, cool. I do too.
Sheer Curry says. You don't dance to this.
Oh, it was a Kate Bush. My bad.
Oh, Kate Wolf, folk singer, 60s, 70s, into the 80s. She died kind of young. I think she died in her 40s, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Somewhere around like 1982 or 3.
I've been listening to a lot of Kate Bush recently. You know Kate Bush, right?
I've heard the name.
I'm running up that hill.
Uh,
The hell?
Sheer Curry says. How about Linda Ronstadt?
oh my gosh.
This is 90s dance. This is early 90s dance.
Sheer Curry says. LMAO this song. Valker1S says. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
That's what I'm saying. This is I know Val, and this is what he wants. He's dance gay dance
QFX
songs,
says.
okay?
Pump it baby.
This is early 90s. I remember playing racquetball.
Pump it, baby. We're here to pump you up.
Valker1S says. The gayer the better.
Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, exactly. See, Gal,
QFX says.
the gayer the better, right?
FO sure.
Wait, who was the guy that was in Wham?
I love Wham.
Oh,
Did
Wham.
the that did
Future
the
oil painter
solo
says.
career?
Night at the Roxbury's.
George Michaels.
You want? We'll do Night at the Roxbury after this.
Oh.
Valker1S says.
That was a hilarious movie.
George Michael.
George
Sheer
Michael,
Curry
right?
says. George Michael.
It's just George
Future
Michael.
oil painter says. Calling the credit card lady to flirt.
Yeah. He did. Yeah, that was Chris Kattan. Remember Chris Kattan? It was Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan.
Yeah.
And Chris Kattan would always call the credit card lady to flirt with her.
Okay, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, so
We know you watch it religiously. Isn't this great? It is.
I love him doing the
QFX
head
says.
thing until he
Didn't they
smashes
play
the
this in
window.
Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Oh, you're gonna get me wearing natural fibers.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, I mean he's wearing all polyester, you know, the
Oh,
mesh shirt and all that
that's
kind of
what-
stuff. And
okay.
then he says, you know, you're trying to change, or I can't remember the line, but I remember making something about wearing natural fibers. I'm like,
Gotcha.
that's what I wear all the
Future
time.
oil painter
Can't
says.
stand polyester.
Okay, now look and Terry
So
put
I'm
the
maximizing
Kmart
it
model
so well.
between you guys and do the Roxbury.
What is
Okay, now Lewis and Terry, put the Kmart model between you guys and do the Roxbury.
there's the they were doing this between her like bouncing. I think it was one of the scenes or something.
Like I said, it's been a long time.
Right.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm gonna have a fever dream to this song.
Here's the thing. the music like is actually not bad, a lot of it. And if you went into a club, it sounds really good, but it was also fun because like
QFX says,
nobody was
this song
concerned
makes
with
me
like
wan sub and buy a blizzard.
you know, just having fun.
I mean, people like that. So kind of like that club.
Good.
Yeah, I think.
But I'm saying that's how it, you know, it was nice. It was good.
Good. I think you should just go back to clubbing. It's
Clubbing.
yeah, clubbing's normally the same, to be honest.
Not a clubber.
That's fair. That's fair. They closed the one right down there recently. Me and my friends. It was for my
Sheer
friend's
Curry says,
birthday party.
what's
yeah.
gayer than
And
this?
we did a drinking game where we went to random strangers, and every time we got too long,
QFX says,
someone who went to wait for it.
you.
And whoever
Sheer
finally
Curry
got there
says,
could stop taking shots.
damn.
You were just all flashing, and everyone we asked were like, "Are you please?"
Sheer Curry says,
Like, no, and I was like,
stepped right
Oh my
into that
gosh.
one.
That's nuts.
I only got 3 shots. I finally found someone, so I'll stay with. But no, that place you closed down Euphoria. It was kind of bad though.
Yeah.
Way too crowded.
Yeah.
Really, not much space.
QFX says,
But
stepped into it and carried
I
it
mean,
all
guys,
the way home.
You guys know about Hell's? It's right down. Like,
No.
so Hell's right down there is kind of notorious for. I went there again for my another friend's birthday party, because she was bar hopping, and they tried kicking me out of the bathroom because there's a policy that, or kind of, if you, it's implied that if you stay in the bathroom too long, you're probably doing drugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause
But women stay in the bathroom for quite some time.
no, I'm just on my phone. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm just watching video.
Right. So what'd you do?
I was like,
Sheer Curry
I'm
says,
just on my phone, guys.
the video
Sorry.
clip for this
And
one
they're
is
like,
so
"Oh,
good.
okay." Yeah, because no, people do cocaine in Hell. It's kind of impressive. I didn't know cocaine was like that. Like, it's right there. But yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they just in our bathroom. Very hot spot. Right there.
Yeah. I suppose it is. They'd get in trouble for like putting cameras in there, right? So.
Yeah, you can't put cameras in the bathroom.
So you just, they always keep an eye out to be like, you're in there for too long.
QFX says, yeah, the call on me one is good too.
Anything other funny clubbing stories? I don't really know clubbing that much. I'm also not a clubber. I get dragged to club stuff. It's my jam. What the heck?
Sheer
Anybody
Curry
else
says,
like Dan Fogelberg?
that one's kinda nasty, right? QFX says, I would rather call it juicy.
Trevor says he'd rather call it juicy.
What's this song actually about?
So what?
What's this song actually about?
I don't think the guy who sings it knows. You think that this guy's like, yeah, this is what it's about, or blah blah blah, or whatever.
And you can't watch the video and get insight either.
I know it was a crazy video.
It's like some of these art museums where you read the artist statement and you're more confused about the painting than after.
Because the artists don't know. They just put shit up. Now it's going to be worse because they're going to be using like Chat GPT to do it. I'm expressing myself through my command prompt. Get away from me.
The worst part is, I'm applying for like jobs right now, and one of my friends, she's really in the position, so she has some insight into like some of the applicants. She like told me about it, and she was like, there are so many applicants just using AI to express their interest.
Yeah.
It literally was like, I have grown here and I love this place.
Oh.
I don't know how to describe it.
So yeah, it sounds obviously prompted.
Yeah, like.
Right.
So the question is like, what is this weirdest position?
So nobody else likes Dan Fogelberg?
Dean, I don't know who that is.
Soft rock.
I'll catch up to you eventually. One of my favorite things about this generation of like shitty techno is that the vocals are like a
Sheer Curry
tree,
says,
but it works
never heard of him.
because they got the rhythm.
Oh. Okay. Dan Fogelberg had some hits. Same Old Lang Syne about meeting his former girlfriend in the grocery store. Leader of the band, where he was talking about his dad. We're singing about his dad, who was the band director at Woodruff High School in Peoria. Oh my gosh, those are Heart Hotels, Phoenix. Oh gee whiz. It was more of a 70s through the 80s kind of thing, and then he died, I think, at the age of 53, prostate cancer. 56 prostate cancer.
Hurrah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be afraid when the doctor says, "Come here, boy, let me check your oil."
Check your oil. Is that what you said? I'm gonna start doing that to my boyfriend. So
It's like, why am I so turned on?
the answer to one thing is that I let you do almost anything to me ever, asterisk, except for that.
Sheer Curry says,
Yeah.
always check that prostate. QFX says, I heard that cancer is pretty common among men over 40, really high chance.
Get your back up off the wall.
QFX says, not joking though.
Yeah, it's after 40 or 45 now, I think.
Yeah, it used to be 50.
Wait, they lowered it?
Yeah. Lewis, you're prime.
Sheer
Actually, what
Curry
they want to
says,
do is get a
I think 1 in 3
colonoscopy.
people get it.
Then you don't have to look for 10 years, you know.
QFX says, yep, I heard 30% plus. Future Oil Painter says, we're screwed.
These tiny ass little drops, you know, and you know why? I guarantee you, this is good. I'm proud of you, even though my voice sounds the exact opposite. Your drawings are like this big.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're probably looking close up at it, aren't you? You have it on your desk and you're doing it this way. You don't have an easel.
Actually, the second one I put on an easel at
did?
school
Good.
this morning. Yeah,
You gotta draw them bigger though. It'll be easier for you.
kids
Hard
are
to go.
kids are not around, so
Yeah. Yeah, you could get in trouble for that. I
I'm
forgot
in
about that.
serious trouble.
Which is kind of dumb in art. Think about it.
It's kind of funny too, though, when after you came, then we had another class. What was it? I think it was yesterday, and I pulled up. They said you didn't show us any of Lewis's work, so I pulled up your website, and they said, oh, then on the side I think were videos, and you said instructing Terry with insults or whatever, and they wanted me to click on that, so I did, and then there was one point where you were talking, insulting, all that kind of stuff, and then showed the drawing. Fortunately, I had not drawn anything else. I said, let me stop this before I get further in this drawing.
Yeah, because it's the
Yeah.
it's the new. But most of those drawings I don't put like you do, but most of them I don't have actually the model. The only one I did, I think it was when I was posing or something. I had like shots of myself. Remember
Yeah.
the model I never showed
But I
you?
mean, I hadn't drawn anything that would have freaked anybody out yet,
Yeah.
And they are kind of, I mean, they do get kind of weird. I mean, I had some students say, all right, so there's a naked lady in there.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, on the other side of the easel on the
Yeah.
model stand. Like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see, they didn't want to, yeah.
Well, I mean, the best way to go about that is like, look, Michelangelo and those guys, like all the things that all these intellectual people love to talk about, you know, like it's nudes.
Yeah.
You know, they went off the nude model. That's how they learned these things. Like, they, in fact, dissected corpses to understand this stuff.
Yep.
Nude
QFX says,
drawing, it's like that's
are they
the
gay?
point of educating people about this stuff. Interesting.
No, they're not gay. These were girls. They just didn't want to see nudity.
All right, I can understand kids.
But
Like,
I mean,
you don't
in
need to push that on.
right, definitely, not at that age. I've also told some administrators and all that, you're going to see nudity,
Yeah.
in my class. I mean, some of the posters I put up and
Right.
things like that, like
Yeah.
William
They're
Blake.
okay with it?
Well, I had a William Blake poster, up with, some of his
Yeah.
watercolors.
Let me show you something here. This is good.
Sheer Curry says, most of the time girls are more mature.
This
I would agree. But we're talking seventh graders at that time. All right. I know there's still too much between here and here. That's thinner. But I was wrestling between that thickness and that thickness.
well,
Both of them can be thinner, I know. And I was also wrestling with angles.
it would help you too to bring the drawing, like draw it over here.
Uh-huh.
Really, see,
I
this
should
is
have the edge of the paper,
should-
right here.
what you should do. This edge should be lined up with this, so you know it's straight. You put it up in the corner, and then this one, line this piece up with that right there.
Hmm.
And that way, literally, you could be drawing it like so. You know this is straight. All right. So you know this is straight when it's lined up. Okay. This is pretty straight. But just to be sure. And then the drawing, you could be drawing it like closer right here. So this is like kind of
Far away.
far away. Yeah, it is, but it's still doable. You can use more comparative measurements, which is always a good thing.
Ouch.
Now look at this. Just think about the anatomy here. Look at how this is coming up, and you have this coming here, and then there's that shelf right there,
Yeah.
and you have this right here. It's just this tub. So, in other words, if we're going off this point right here,
Oh, crap. Yeah.
and then this is, look at this. This is long, that's long. This should be coming in like that. This should be coming in probably about here.
I just extended that too.
You do that, but then this piece, like this point right here, is going to be up here. And it's kind of, if that point's there, it's kind of coming out, and then it shoots in some.
Hmm.
You see like that, and that's what you're going to have here, and then it slowly goes into this. Technique needs to be way better. So, assuming, let's just say that this piece right here is this, okay?
Hmm.
Then going straight across, this is where this is going to be right here. Do you see what I'm saying? For how high this is right here.
Yeah.
Actually, this would be about right here because you did this slightly longer
Hmm.
than that. So I'm not going off comparative, I'm going off comparative measurements. So this is going to
Right.
be up here. This right here is going to come in some, and this is coming here. Now this, pretend this is right, which it's not, because this
Yeah.
is like you hog and halfter. Okay, now look at this. Take this piece right here. Okay, if you want to on a figure this small, this makes a huge difference. Just like cut this in some. See that?
QFX says, Terry, don't be disappointed. This man drew a reference half her thickness only a few days ago. That booty fit on 2 chairs and he made it one.
Man drew a reference half her thickness only a few days ago. A greatly offended QFX who goes for the thick women, and I'm talking about thick like 800 pound thick. He wants it jiggling after Christmas. That was one of his quotes. So when I shave off 50 pounds by accident, he gets pissed off about it and has to say stupid shit like this in the middle of a glorious, juicy critique for you. Now you're going to get back
QFX says,
right here. This
did I draw her or you?
Anyway, just thin it out some. You got to correct this.
All right.
Okay, this one. See this? Back to it. Such an inconvenient critique.
Just get them up there. Get them up there. Pick it up. There's a cool drawing kind of things on that video and the flat
Sheer
like that.
Curry says,
It is.
this song is a banger.
This is a
QFX
banger.
says, your rating is inconvenient.
He's always going off against. It's, you know what? It's not important.
Pardon me.
One of the videos I made you fart.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, you. I don't know if it might have been the one like. Anyway, like you sneezed and I put a fart in the sneeze. Like it was so perfect. It was so perfect.
When I'm at the marker board and I'll erase a line with my finger and it'll make that squeaky sound. I'm like, ooh, excuse me.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah. The kids love this. It was funny because I looked down the hall and you were giving that one chick high five. She's like, "Oh, do it again, do it." And you're just like,
My hand's getting red.
pretty funny.
Why can't you do it right? This is a girl that would not shake my hand. And then finally, I don't know what I did. She did, but then she has to do that. And then that day it was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't getting it right.
That's actually really funny.
I guess. But she wanted to hear that hollow. Yeah. Apparently.
Did it? You think it went okay? You didn't get in trouble, did you?
No. I asked him
Okay.
about it. And
I mean, okay. Good.
no, I mean, I asked him about, how was it with Lewis here? And
The kids thought it was okay,
yeah,
and you didn't get in trouble with like teachers or anything, right?
no,
So it sounds like it went pretty good.
yeah.
How did you like it? Did you like kind of teaching like kids?
I do. I wouldn't want to do it for a living.
Me either.
Yeah, Terry does that.
Yeah.
But
11 more weeks.
no, it was good. Like they were really good kids.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good class.
they, in your words, quote unquote, learn something?
Huh?
In your words, quote unquote, did they learn something?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's real.
One of them did ask me for my autograph though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we
I was with two chicks in there with their drawings.
the guy, when I had him do presentations, I had him do one Renaissance Baroque artist and one modern classically trained artist, and he had you.
No
So
way.
yeah, I put your name in there. Because Lewis, you went to
QFX says,
somewhere.
never too late for a first time autograph.
QFX is just waiting to talk shit the whole
Sheer
time.
Curry says, LMAO Lewis calling them chicks.
Somebody has to start doing it.
I don't know, 13-year-olds, really? I mean,
Is that how old they were?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
and we'll just leave it at that.
I mean, everybody knew what I was talking about. So what's the problem? No, I wouldn't have said that last time. Why does this suck so bad? Get good, kid. It's like the worst insult ever. Calling somebody a tryhard.
Next to your mom for no reason.
Yeah. What'd you say? Oh, you use caps? Oh, is it triggered? Remember, sticks and stones growing up. Now it's like I can't take caps.
Caps.
If you accidentally have your caps lock on and speak all in caps, and
Oh.
people get pissed off.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at me?
Exactly.
Honestly, if I just see you on the caps log, I don't think it's yelling. I just think you're.
It happens to everybody though. Like sometimes that's
And my impression never changed. I'm like, wow, boomer.
it's pretty fun actually.
QFX says,
We're going.
looks like Matt is pimping somewhere else today.
Oh, no, like on the street randomly.
Really?
And I was like, I know that fucking hat.
He had his hat on.
Yeah, and I was like, I was with my boyfriend. I was like, that's Matt. He was like, the hat guy? I was like, yeah, that's
That's Matthias.
He comes to just most random places.
Yeah, he gets he gets around in a non-sexual way. Yes.
I don't know, my sister like that.
Like a Beach Boys kind of get around.
Yes.
He's on a surfboard everywhere in Robinson.
Oh.
Ah, Beach Boys. Never touched Chinese band radio.
Sheer Curry says, I loge this song too.
Loge. Is G next to V on the keyboard?
QFX says, someone has to.
That's funny right there.
Sheer Curry says, don't lie, you love it too.
This song's good.
It's like what, 90s dance music?
Yeah, man.
What dance would you do to it?
I guess you say I'm a little more like
QFX says,
Meatloaf.
not really.
What do you do?
I mean, I like the Wagnerian feel of Meatloaf.
It was decent,
Yeah.
but never. My dad really liked it back in the day.
Sheer Curry says, I love meatloaf too.
You know,
QFX says, you like Wagner Terry.
Um.
I think she means food. I don't think she knows.
Well, there was this episode of Duck Dynasty where Uncle Si was talking about these groups, that he liked. And he's like, oh, I like the Black Eyed Peas, and
Do actually have bangers. I was listening to them
and
recently.
Corn. I like Corn also,
Oh yeah.
and the Cranberries. I like the Cranberries. Bread. I like just all these food.
Yeah.
Reminds me of there's this series of movies that my boyfriend's trying to make me watch called
Sheer
The
Curry
Program,
says,
where
Terry,
it's
do you
not
know
all
Gilbert
movies,
and
but it's
Sullivan?
all coincidentally
You're an
filmed.
intellectual.
It's kind of like she, her, you.
Yes, I am familiar with some Gilbert and Sullivan. No, I mean she. Sorry, it was. I'm talking to somebody on this thing. What makes you think I'm an intellectual, though? I guess I am too educated to
Curry
be a
says,
redneck.
I knew it.
He is the one going to win the game. And I'm like,
Oh,
whoa, that's it. That's the guy.
that's crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It was scary though. It was intense for some reason.
What was the name of it?
It was he or him. I don't remember.
That's literally the name of the
It was-
movie.
I can't tell you. My boyfriend has a whole list of the pronouns are legit.
Yeah.
They're pretty scary in different ways. I
See
think
that?
you is a like psychological stalking one
Uh-huh.
where he's like, I'm going to find you, and then you're like, oh, title drop.
Wow, yeah.
And then she's also another psychological stalking one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And they're not at all related. They're not at all about like pronouns. It's just
Uh-huh.
coincidence.
Yeah. It just happened to be that way.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point you're gonna start running out of movie names, right? It's like, oh, you can't choose that one because there's a copyright on it. We did that back in the 80s.
I don't want to be a pirate.
No.
Weapons piss me off.
Really?
It was,
What was that about?
do you want the spoiler version?
Sure, because I'm probably not gonna see it.
It's basically a horror movie where you find these kids have gone missing, and it's all like, oh, there's an evil witch who's like cursing people. It's meant to be like, and it's meant to be like, oh, these kids, can't find them, but then there's just them running down a field frolicking, and they're running away, and they don't got weapons.
That actually sounds amazing.
It was meant to like be unironically scary,
Yeah.
but with the kids running like, I couldn't get scared of it.
Yeah, yeah. I could see that, but I mean, at that point, I think I might like something like that because I don't like scary movies. They mess with my head, man.
They make you afraid of things that are not real.
Well, except for like, yeah, Exorcist and all that stuff. That stuff happens.
He gets you like,
But
you know,
yeah, most of the stuff is not, and it does freak you out.
my boyfriend and his roommate, they're big fans for some reason of Final Destination, and I can't watch that. It
Really?
like, makes me
Yeah.
too irrationally scared.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, oh, one little thing, everyone here will explode in a horrifying way.
yeah. That is over the top. Like for me, I can't. Yeah,
But
because it's like
for no reason, yeah, it makes you.
I think right now I don't need any more anxiety.
QFX says, they should make one where the jump scare is your threes win ratio.
Talking about my arena rating again. He doesn't even play the game. He's talking shit. That's why I have to put up with. He has all the guides open right now. He's watching the rank ones. Oh, I know everything. I can play this because all I see are winning games. It must be easy.
But he hasn't lost yet.
His head.
Movie though, I will say it was a good movie, but I appreciate what it tried to do. It's called like Good Boy. It's
Good
a
Boy,
movie
yeah.
about there's like a
QFX says,
evil little thing in the house,
sounds like someone lost a lot.
and the whole point is that there's this dog and it like helps drive the evil spirit out. So the whole movie's taking place from the dog's perspective.
Oh yeah. That is pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
It wasn't done the greatest. At some point, you're like, that's just a dog just kind of sitting there.
Right.
And you can tell that off the screen that, like, whoever's the dog trainer is like, come over here. But they have to cover it with scary music.
The monster, you can see the zipper. Yeah. Stuff like that. It's just so bad. Yeah.
It makes it good, though. I do love campy or, like, movies that try to be scary, but then
Right.
suffer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm also a really big scaredy cat. But once you get to, like, see how badly the thing is, you're like, yeah.
It just messes with my head, that stuff. I mean, I can see why people like it because I can see it being addicting. That I just can't.
No, I agree. I used to be really before movies, but I think I've gotten older, like, ew, it's scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
What other movies? I watched, I don't if I told you guys I finally started watching more Andor, the Star Wars series. I really like that.
You like that?
I like
Good.
it a lot.
Really
It's
cool.
really good.
Nice. Nice.
On episode 7, season 1.
There was a great line in that series, The Chosen, where Jesus and the disciples are, you know, they're traveling, and so this guy offers a place to stay, but then he starts talking about some of the rooms. Well, this one, if it rains, it leaks, and this one's haunted by my great grandmother or whatever. And then, you know, she's like, these guys, they're used to sleeping in tents, you know, it's like, they'll be welcome. And he's like, okay, but this one leaks, this one's haunted. And Jesus goes, ooh, I want that one. Yeah. Or possessed by my, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, haunted. That's what he said, haunted. Yeah. Ooh, I want that one.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, you would. It's funny, so like, even on a horrible scaredy cat, what I vicariously have to do with like horror games specifically is make my friends play them for me.
Right.
And I sit there watching them. And
QFX says,
Yeah.
is that when he
That's how-
turned water into wine to sleep better at the haunted place?
That's pretty good, actually. He said, yeah, he turns water into wine to sleep better in a haunted place. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
There was son of a bitch. There was one comedian saying that he knew his son had a problem, like an alcohol problem, when he went to communion, and afterwards, like he took the blood. He went, ah. So he said he had a problem. It's like, oh no, it's awful. That is bad, but it was a pretty one. Devout Catholic.
All right. So my wife and I, we're the ones that prepare communion at our church. And afterward, there's this girl that comes. She's been doing this since she was in like middle school or whatever, and she's now past college. But she'll come in all the little containers that aren't done. She'll, you know, do shots. You know.
Is it grape juice?
Yeah, it's grape juice.
Something to look forward to.
What?
Grape juice. It's good. Right now, QFX is only wearing a shirt down to here and like socks, and he's using one of his shoes as a mic
Acting like Tom Cruise a little
by
bit.
himself. There's tears going down his eyes right now of sadness, not happiness. Can't believe that this is what it's come to.
Just wondering if you could turn your torso just a little bit. Yeah, right there. Let me check that. Right, just a tad more. I'm gonna say yeah, right there.
I like how Val came in, got us to play gay music, and then just vanished.
QFX says,
Probably still there.
don't start the pushing in again, Terry. Your wife won't be happy.
Really?
What, you heard all that? And what was it you said? It was, I mean, that was hilarious.
What, put your pants back on?
No, you said, oh gosh, I can't remember your words. It was funny though. I mean, talking about the shoes, of course.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you remember last week? You said you can touch it wherever you want, or what, or something. I don't know. They had a field day with that.
No context.
Yeah, because they can't see what's going on back there. They just,
Look at it, Terry.
Terry's in deep concentration, and you say
QFX
that.
says, that needs to fit in.
Yeah, that needs to fit in. I'll remember it and remind you constantly about these things.
Oh shit. We are at 2 minutes. Do you need a break now or no? You're good. Well, your feet hurt, don't they?
That hurt it? Go ahead and take a break. Break.
Yeah.
Sore today.
That's what she said.
I'll be back.
You know, I wore these boots right here on a 4 mile walk yesterday, and the bottom of my feet are like yours. They're kind of red and sore.
Yeah, I didn't do much physical exercise at all. Like, is it literally just these shoes? Like, it's like right here. You see like the white ring?
Yeah.
Like, this is the part that hurts. I'm like, question mark? What is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I'll get stronger today.
Yeah, I know. I just figured one, I was wearing cotton socks. Not a good idea.
What socks do you normally wear?
Wool.
That would make a big like impact.
Yeah, I like to think so because my feet don't hurt as much with wool socks, especially if they're thick. But I don't know that I want to wear thick wool socks with these boots. You know.
Oh, that makes sense. Do you have insoles? Like special ones?
Okay. All right. There's no insoles in here, and I typically wear orthotics
Yeah.
until he raised a little bit of an edge, and I think it.
Future Oil Painter says. Hi baby 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 baby. Sheer
Caused some
Curry
problem.
says. Wool is so itchy.
Merino wool. Merino wool.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, I think it numbed. It made my foot numb
What the hell?
right
Did
under
it get
there
too? Was it too
because
tight?
it was just me pushing down on it. If you got a surface right here, that's the insole,
Yeah.
and here's your foot,
Sheer Curry
and
says.
it's.
Hi bud for chair.
What?
I didn't catch that either. Let me check the transcript over here. High butt for chair. Okay, that's another person. Okay.
Future Oil Painter says. Yo home skillet.
Well, I haven't heard that since the 80s. Home
We hear it
skillet.
all the time now.
Yeah.
To get the like insoles.
Well, one of the things about insoles is if you like the On Clouds and the Hokas and all that, those shoes, I mean, it's like walking on a pillow.
Yeah.
But you're not toughening your feet up walking on pillows, you know.
That's true. Because my regular walking shoes are Hokas. So what if that's like why my feet are kind of like, oh, ha.
And I don't walk on heart pillows, Cher Curry.
Yeah, I read about you had to like train your feet on different surfaces to keep it like. That's why I thought the sandals would be a good idea, but I don't think it should be to this level. But
Future Oil Painter says. Good music.
I'm also trying to with those the scraps. I kept all my scraps from that buckskin shirt,
yeah.
and I want to make a pair of moccasins. Yeah.
Wait, that's cool.
Yeah. You know, like
You
yeah.
got that much left?
Some are bigger pieces, some are smaller pieces, but
You make them yourself?
yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, I brain tanned them, and yeah.
You have the timer going?
Yeah.
I just imagine you in the back in the workshop, like fitting your shoe. You use like cork kind of base,
Cork.
or like
This would be just straight buckskin.
oh, the whole shoot through. I meant like the bottom, like the base.
In other words, that's only about between you and the ground right there.
Whoa.
It's the buckskin. Yeah.
When are you gonna wear that? Is that really durable?
Well, not on concrete.
That's a thing.
This will be, excuse me, out in the woods.
It works. Is that what the Indians used to do? Is that what Steppenwolf did?
Steppenwolf, stalking wolf. Yes, yeah.
Legend
But
has it, when he was young, his parents didn't know where they were because they weren't good parents.
Future oil painter
They
says,
walked outside and saw him
Terry,
staring at a
tell us
wolf,
the truth. Are you the guy who stole millions and jumped out of a plane?
and the wolf accepted him as one of their
Yeah.
own.
if I had millions, I would make it disappear. That's you can't trust me with millions.
They said he's a wanderer, meaning he was homeless.
Actually, I would
QFX
invest
says,
it, but hey,
Terry, the kind of guy who said he had one beer and then you see his glass and it's a 4-liter glass.
That's true.
Get up.
Go.
I haven't sounded like couch in forever. No, if I do, my life is over because I don't get off it.
get off your duff.
Off your duff. Both of them.
All right, Lewis, I took quite a long time to get here. Even then, it's not.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do that.
Look,
But then it brings this down, and
here's the problem.
is that the neck size?
Here's the
I
problem.
don't have the pin in the neck.
I'm not erase it. Don't worry.
Okay. Well,
You have a very easy shot.
I do.
Straight up here, and then just marking this in. And you should have done this before. 1, 2, get the neck, and then put the shoulders in. You gotta do the shoulders. What you're doing, you're making your job. And I'm not saying it's here, but like if you put the neck in, because here's the thing. You got this. Here.
QFX says,
This is.
there goes 90% of the drawing.
This is. I'm not gonna do that. This is gonna be here. Okay. The neck is gonna be probably up here like this. This one's gonna be kind of over here like this. If this is
Future oil painter says, Terry, are you still drinking before class?
you've done this to yourself.
I did. I did it to myself. All right. Tonight I had a beer or a cider.
I feel like
Guys
we're,
who says he doesn't ever get intoxicated.
I
I've
feel like-
never been intoxicated.
exactly, and I feel like we're always in AA with you.
Cher Curry says, he definitely needs to after.
Yeah, but like an idiot, he does it before.
Yeah, because I drive an hour and a half.
This thing's broken too.
Yeah. This is
You
Lewis's.
got the bad easel. You should have just moved it. You moved the good easel over and put this shitty one
I
there.
didn't
That's why
move
I-
anything
Future
other
oil
than
painter
that one
says.
back to here,
Damn
right there.
right.
That's all I did.
The reason why I was there, I said I would move it, but this was the defective part, and that was the good one, and you took that
That's why my drawing sucks.
because you're an idiot.
Okay.
Because you took the shitty one and replaced the good one that I set up for you.
For me,
You pushed it over
QFX says,
and put this
when
one.
he goes home he opens the good stuff.
I did used to keep a jar of shine for
Future
medicinal
oil painter
purposes.
says, Terry, you gotta just sleep under the table.
Fix this stuff. Got it. Maybe.
Got it. Got it. Get the neck. Get the neck. Get the head. Get the head in. Wait. Did it?
You
Wait.
said it, and everybody is thinking the same thing. They know what you said. Just leave it at that.
Do you remember that?
And your kids will.
I said that last week.
We did.
What did he say?
Get the head in last week.
QFX says,
Still taking a week.
a good time is not medicinal purposes, Terry.
I don't drink for a good time. That's that's
There's your mistake.
there's my mistake.
You drink because you have to. It's not a good time anymore. Ah, you you're not an alcoholic. Relax. All right. Could you rotate your torso a little bit to your right? Yeah, there you go. That's it. And this foot over yourself. Right. There you go. That'll help. Probably
QFX says, wait till he retires. Cher Curry says, he gets shaky when he doesn't drink.
That's what I'm saying. He needs it. This isn't for a good time anymore. It's how it started. It's not how it's ending. What have I done? Seen Spaceballs?
Yeah.
What have I done? My brains are going in the back of my feet.
I don't remember that.
Ludicrous speed. Remember?
Okay, yeah,
He's
okay.
like, what have
Yeah.
I done?
Right.
My brains. It's so damn funny. Oh man.
Was that Bill Pullman's first major
QFX
role?
says, I could go for a few brewskis or moonshinies myself.
Because I'm an adult. No, I could drink. I probably should have. Might want.
Is the AC working in here?
Freaking outside so close like that.
Who's this? You want to be so fatty? Taking this off?
I got an undershirt on.
Do you?
Whoa.
Is this time for jujitsu?
At least do this when you throw it off.
Future Oil Painter says, you know Terry hasn't had one when his lines are going straight then suddenly go off the page. Cher Curry says, how hot is it over there?
It's not hot.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
I'm
QFX
sweaty.
says, now hotter that the shirt came off.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Cher Curry says, does the Q in QFX stand for queer?
I've known him forever, and it finally just came out.
That's funny right
The
there.
fact that she's never said that before.
QFX says, Queen for Zeri. QFX says, queer.
It's like the Dennis of the menace of my chat.
Not that Cher Curry.
All right, I saw something. I think Cher Curry, your name came from, was it a movie with these two women? And one of them's name was something like Cher Curry, I think, is a contracted form or a shortened form of her name, and I can't remember who the two women that were in the movie. I don't know. I don't know, but I saw that and I was like, huh, that's probably where she got her name.
Cher Curry says, no, it's two random people.
Two random people.
But is there
Cher Curry
actually
says, what movie is that?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Showgirls.
No.
Why
It's
don't you answer that seriously?
well, I don't even know what you're talking about, but I know it's
Yeah,
not that.
you do know what I'm talking about.
How am I supposed to know what you're talking about? What movie? What movie? I don't know, but one of the characters'
Sheer Curry
names.
says, how do you even know Showgirls, Lewis?
Because that was when that chick from Saved by the Bell, which we
QFX
always
says,
she tore her
Showgirls
career off
Loki a
that,
banger.
and we all watched it in 8th grade. That's why. It was not great. 8th grade. Telling me you have Saved by the Bell.
Future
that
Oil
show?
Painter says,
Sakura?
oh yeah,
Oh, what?
Sarika?
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell. You ever
Never.
watched that? You never watched it? So
Never.
that was big in
QFX
the
says,
90s.
Okay, okay.
wasn't there this chick who always popped her titties out of her dress on stage?
What?
I don't know, but one of them was like, kids watch this show.
Yeah.
So she ruined her career because immediately she went and did Showgirls, which is essentially a strip club thing. They had sex scenes and everything, like the movie.
No, never heard of it.
So yeah, but that's what this is, and so it was a big deal. It was like widely advertised.
Future Oil Painter says,
It was bad.
she graduated
She
after
went
that
to one
movie.
Show that wasn't sexual at all, and then they did another show that was sexual.
Do what? Yeah, because like Saved by the Bell was, it was a wholesome, one of those wholesome
Yeah,
sitcoms.
yeah.
It had like I think 7 or 8 seasons, and it started in like middle school, and then
Yeah.
went through high school, and then they even did the college years. And it was
Yeah.
one of these shows that they all thought every season that was the last one because they were
Yeah.
only renewed each time from one season. They said
Yeah.
so they had parties every time like that's it, and then they get another show, and it kept on going.
Really?
And it was wholesome. It was a good show.
Cute.
And then she decides to do it was the stereotypical my dad's a
QFX
preacher, and then
says,
go and like be evil.
one of Hollywood's
Like,
better movies,
people who
same caliber as Dirk Diggler, my personal idol.
look, I'm saying she has the freedom to do it,
Yeah, but I get like the transition.
but like
All her.
it was dumb because you're gonna just destroy your career that way. Like it
Yeah.
is what it is. It's not. It's just like if it's like if one of the guys did that, the same thing would happen. Like if you can't go into like essentially porn straight from that to survive.
Yeah, like, I think there has to be kind of like a buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that like actors like Zendaya, she was in like the Disney for a while.
Yeah.
And then I feel like any Disney actor has to like kind of polish and scrub away the Disney image before they start doing anything.
Well, like they can do it in
Sheer Curry says,
a classy way.
those child stars
Yeah,
always do
yeah,
something crazy.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're
Like
right.
there was a girl in Shake It Up who Zendaya's partner at the time, like the other female lead. There's two girls, and she was ginger, and her whole career got ruined because Zendaya went on to like get more prestigious acting roles. This girl immediately went to OnlyFans after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so everyone was like, "My actor, my Shake It Up, what the heck?"
Yeah.
And then her career kind of now she's known as the crazy Disney OnlyFans girl.
And that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like, it's unfortunate because if you like a lot of people wait their whole lives to get a break if they're into that stuff. If you have that opportunity to be in a position where
QFX says,
do some good stuff.
then they end up like Matthew Perry.
What?
Like Matthew Perry. But like, yeah, they just like throw a lot of that stuff away.
Aha.
It's like
The whole transition of like the wholesome image, it's a tough. Like I think of like Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez, yeah.
Yeah, like
Found it.
Alex the Waverly or Wizard of Waverly Place on Disney, and a bunch of things. And then she wanted to transition to be more like mature.
Right.
It took a while.
Right.
Now she has her own beauty brand. Now she's a singer.
Yeah.
Like, there's more instances of people failing than like successfully changing. Like, even Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Everyone's criticized him in the transition period. They're like, "Damn, you're cringe. You were the baby boy, but now you're like trying to be like cool." And then suddenly he like achieved the cool image. Now everyone loves it again.
I think one of the things, I'm impressed about that. That was actually pretty good.
In 2010, Dakota Fanning played the character of Cherie Curry in The Runaways. Musical movie directed, also with Kristen Stewart as Joan
QFX
Jett.
says,
No way.
Oh,
now that's
accidentally-
actually a banger.
Stewart
She accidentally got that name, but Sherry Curry, Curry. Yeah.
Sheer Curry says. Cherie Curry is awesome.
So you do know what I'm talking about.
They always played on. You know.
I can think of like
Sheer Curry says. That's not how I got the name, but I like the Runaways.
Oh, okay.
It's her porn name.
Sheer Curry says. I never thought of that, lol. Future Oil Painter says. She looked good, but her face reminded me too much of my high school English teacher who hated my guts.
or even like you know who's a good actor who like changed his image? It's like Robert Pattinson.
Oh yeah.
And he went from the Twilight, you know, they had to like scrub the Twilight away from them.
Yeah.
And now Robert Pattinson's like Batman
Yeah. Oh yeah.
or The Lighthouse. You can watch that. The new drama movie.
Well, the funny thing about the Batman thing, like,
Yeah, never watched it.
so you remember I was showing you Bat Canned?
yeah.
So there's Batman fires the Batman,
Yeah.
and that skit's hilarious because they're making fun of him in it, and he's like, I mean, I won't spoil it. You gotta watch that.
QFX
It's
says.
so funny.
I had a hot teacher, too bad she wasn't single.
So, he's like, what's the difference between us? It's like, well, my neck has a hood. It's always raining. Keeps my neck warm. Like that's the change they did.
Sheer Curry says.
Between Batman and Bill
Was she an
Batman.
English teacher?
Yeah, hell yeah.
QFX gets his real life confused with the porns that he watched. And so
QFX
that's why he's
says.
confusing the English teacher.
NA I think German.
While he was watching porn, he says, I have no chance with the chick in this movie. And so he's associating teacher hating him with that. I know how it works. Sick.
I get it. I get students crushing on me all the time.
QFX
That's
says.
not all I was saying.
She didn't hate me, lol.
Like nobody's listening to each other when we speak, say stuff.
We are just saying.
Sorry, I didn't realize how important you were. What'd you say?
Sheer Curry says. Terry the Love Machine.
I'll give him that one for a while. And I'll get it back in many ways of passive aggressivity and non-passive aggressivity. We'll do combinations in the form of a vengeance sandwich later on when you least expect it. All right?
Driving the joke out. Explain it gets me.
Just keep going. Just don't stop.
QFX says. I had this other hot teacher though who kinda did, but I think she was more annoyed that I wasn't interested in her class. Future Oil Painter says.
Yeah.
Did she have some big gas and gas QFX?
But the new Batman, Batman's whole power is being rich. To be honest.
Oh yeah.
It's being insanely rich and kind of being insane.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ben Affleck actually in one of the Batman movies. I think it was the
Sheer Curry says.
Justice League.
Would
Live Fast
QFX
and
call her
Furious
hot if
I was
she
getting
didn't?
rich.
QFX says. First one yeah,
It was
the other
great.
one was pretty flat.
But the newest Batman in this comic, at least, I think it's called like.
Future Oil Painter says.
Something Batman.
Oh good point, Sheer Curry.
That,
QFX says.
instead of being
Maybe
rich,
that's why she was always so angry.
Keep stealing shit and building things. And
That's
it,
what was this? What movie was this?
it's a comic. It's like the ultimate.
Sheer Curry says.
Dark version
I
of
bet
the
you
world,
think
where,
a D cup is flat.
Superman's kind of evil. Catwoman's a bit more intense. Batman's now a construction worker and keeps stealing bulldozers.
That's freaking genius. Whoever came up with that.
Does it come in black?
QFX says.
Come for that.
For AI girls it is.
He's like built like a truck. That whole art style is really good. I'll show it to you in the break.
Okay.
I think it's called the Ultimate Batman. I don't know. It's like adjective Batman.
The adjective Batman.
Something. It's like ultimate. It's something new series. I don't remember.
I'm not a comic reader. I really should read my comics though.
I actually would love to get back into them.
Yeah.
I used to a long time ago for this stuff. I haven't for like, I mean,
Never.
we're talking about like in middle school and maybe in the beginning. All right, I would say probably until the 7th or 8th grade.
Hey, well, that's a while, but
I think,
anything.
but I like. I mean, I think they're pretty cool.
That's what got me into art, was
Honestly,
drawing Superman and Spider-Man. And
yeah.
then I got to thinking, well, everybody doesn't walk around in tights all the time. So that's when I started to get into war comics and Western comics like Sergeant Rock and Jonah Hex.
Oh, is that really what got you into it?
Yeah, I mean, then you were drawing folds and wrinkles in their clothes, you know.
That's cool. No, that just didn't. Yeah. Yeah. I never really read Western comics, but as a kid, I read a. I just know I was thinking the trilogy when I was younger. But the only comics that were like available to me also around at the time was like Bones, the weird little Viking one, where there's a little. You can't see his eyes. He has a big old yellow mustache,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, this sucks. But look at think the humor didn't land on me because I was bored. But yeah, no, I want to read more of Batman stuff. I want to read the Supergirl comic because the new Supergirl movie's coming out soon,
Yeah.
and apparently it's like pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the first Supergirl movie?
I never did. I saw the recent Superman, the James Gunn one. That was cute. That was fun. Just 1 minute at the end, just 2 minute scene kissing, and I was like, okay, can we get back to this? Well, it's not Superman. I like Superman. After watching that movie, I appreciate him more.
That first Supergirl movie, it's like all the guys in there were dumb. I mean, this guy was a landscaper and he just kind of walked around with his mouth open.
QFX says, man, we only had her for a short time, then we got a dude replacement, what a trade.
For Supergirl?
I guess, I don't know. Supergirl now trans or something?
No, Supergirl's still Supergirl.
I'm just wondering about his comment.
Then the Superman movie came out. I think was Supergirl first before Superman? No, Superman, right?
Well, Superman, the first movies were Christopher Reeve in the 70s.
Never watched. I just get exposed to random superhero movies at random intervals. And I don't know which order they're in.
Yeah.
And I accept that. Yeah.
And Howard the Duck also came out. It was either 78, 79, or 80, something like that.
You know what? I actually did watch a lot of my friends. So all my friend groups really like Superman stuff or Batman stuff, and so they got me into liking Red Hood. What's his name? He's the Robin who all the comic fans voted to kill, and everyone felt really bad.
That's freaking hilarious.
Now, back in the 40s or it was the 50s, Red Hood fell into the vat and became the Joker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, was that the timeline where Joker just hit him with a pipe rudely and then exploded him?
I don't remember.
They're so bad.
QFX says, Terry, are you a teacher who gives out good grades more often or less?
First, I want to say I don't give out grades. Students earn them.
That's the most teacher thing.
That's stupid.
No, it's like, oh, Mr. Simpson, you gave me a B on this. I'm like, I didn't give you anything. That's what you earned right there. You know, according to this rubric, that's what you get.
QFX says, oh wow, one of those, huh?
Yeah, I'm one of those. And then, though, unfortunately, now we can't give. Listen to me, y'all got me saying it. The students can't earn a grade below a 50, or at least their final grade can't be below a 50. So what I'm doing is I'm giving zeros and 22s and all that kind of stuff, and then at the very end, if their final grade is below a 50, I'll bring it up to a 50, and then let the parent know the student really earned a 32. You know, that's
Sheer Curry
protocol.
says, Terry the kinda teacher who says I'm not mad, just disappointed.
I'm so angry.
No, students know when I'm mad, but I try. I mean, that was okay. I will say this: growing up with an alcoholic father, my goal the first 5 years teaching is don't yell, don't yell, don't yell, don't yell. And I taught middle school, so it was not easy, but I don't raise my voice. But so I don't tell them, I don't say anything about being mad. I mean, they can tell if I'm frustrated or something's not right or something like that. I even had when I was teaching high school, I had these girls saying, "All right, Mr. Simpson, we got to do an
QFX
intervention here."
says, he the kinda guy if you bring him an apple before class that 90 might turn into a 100.
No.
I remember that's a really good rule to have, though, not to yell. I like when I was in middle school,
Sheer Curry says,
people would just yell all
the
the
best
time.
teachers don't need to yell.
Yeah, genuinely, that's a good rule.
I think the best teachers start by yelling.
Not angrily, just hey guys, welcome into class. No, yeah. For sure, because now I think about it.
Yeah, a lot of good teachers out there.
There are very painful. Third session or second session?
We've got one more. $5 minutes.
QFX says, we had one who always went through the roof. One day he kicked a student down the stairs and got booted himself. Future oil painter says, I only had bad teachers, so not sure what a good one would be like.
He kicked his student down the step. That's the way to go. Do that. Or my dad went to a Catholic school, and he said that the monks would be fighting the students, and there was one like football player shit out them. So the teachers were actually fighting the students. Like they would get into fights all the time, and nothing would happen. Yeah, that's how it should be.
Well, I saw the Blues Brothers where they got, she started beating on them. John Belushi couldn't get out of the desk, and he was falling down the steps in the desk.
Sheer Curry says, fighting a nun.
Fighting a nun.
The nuns were one of my friends who's 20 years older than me was saying how like St. Leo's, he went to St. Leo's Catholic school as a kid. He and his friend were cracking up so hard the nun came up and would hit them
QFX
and
says,
stuff. Gave him
if I
bloody
had nun
noses. It was
teachers,
so
I would
bad.
always have problems standing up.
So that's what you do to Juliet. Nuns. Those movies with nuns, there's
Future oil painter
typically
says,
one in there
had
that's
a cousin who
always a
was
man.
teaching Sunday school and I said some joke,
Yeah, I know.
and she kicked
Sometimes
me
they're
out.
so ugly.
Sheer Curry says, you're going to hell QFX.
So was here the Ultimate Batman or Absolute? I would okay. Absolute Batman. I was close.
Oh
He
yeah.
built like a truck.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen that one before.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's like in the wait.
Ultimate.
That fighting style. There was one. I've seen that.
QFX says, I'm a good person.
I didn't like the Absolute Joker is scary as hell.
Future oil painter says, we're on a highway to hell.
I really like kind of how they did Superman. He was really cool. Even they have an absolute woman. Let me show you her. Oh, she looks so good.
Yeah.
Catwoman also just looks good now. Yeah. Just so cool.
Yeah. Love that. I used to draw one a lot.
You should return to it.
I should return.
Oh, into those skills.
Cher
Okay,
Curry says. Wait, do nuns have to be virgins?
No.
the Man Behind the Red Hood, 1951, is a comic book story originally appearing in Detective Comics 168. It features Batman and a few university students trying to crack a decade-old case, and has the earliest origin story for the Joker.
Huh.
Yeah.
You're just Batman. Do you want cake? Or do you want the cake?
The cake is stupid. What the hell?
Don't
Okay,
go up and say, I want the cake. I'm just gonna say, cake? Why would you put that in front? It's such a funny.
that's so stupid.
And then the outtakes were great too. And they were so good to put the outtakes. Yeah, he's like, he's the shoots the whole trailing, and it's rifle like but he's electric caps.
Future Oil Painter says. My plan to get into heaven is to tell St. Peter, look over there, naked woman, then I'll run past him.
It's like yeah.
Well, that would probably have a better chance than being good. Whoop diddy.
Is it the Batman joke or the Batman doing that?
The Batman doing it. He's like, kind of the Gen Z Batman. He's all pale and sickly, and I mean, it was so perfect. Like cake, you're like the cake.
25 will take us to 810.
Okay, perfect. That's good. Good job, Terry.
Merci beaucoup. Grazie.
Grazie.
QFX says. Aren't you going to heaven no matter what you did if you confess everything before?
What are they talking about?
Salvation.
Oh, salvation?
Yeah.
In general? Like,
Well, because somebody said something about I'm a good person or something like that, and
Are you?
then
Cher Curry says. I don't think if you're not baptized.
baptized. Well, the thief on the cross wasn't baptized either, but
Oh, were the babies? A lot of babies on. Gilly one.
then future oil painter says, my plan to get into heaven is to tell St. Peter, look over there, a naked woman, then I'll run right past him. And I just made the comment that would probably be a better chance than being good.
He'll bring that joke up when he's being judged. They'll be like, was it worth it? He'll say, it seemed like it was worth it at the time, but not anymore. Seems like I'm getting in trouble now. I do, yeah.
Somehow Dennis liked that one.
Good. Mitigate judgment day myself. It's not a bad strategy to have. All right. So they want even gayer music than this. Fortunately, we do have that somehow.
are you just having your folder?
Put on a couple of Dan Fogelberg songs. So show everybody what it's like. Because I mean, Dennis is probably the only person that knows who Dan Fogelberg is.
Oh, wow. Of course, now you're talking to an old metalhead.
Oh, metalhead.
So,
Well, maybe you don't then.
so like this type of music,
Future Oil Painter says. I'm too beautiful for jail in hell, your holiness.
All right, that's not Dan Fogelberg, but hey.
This older metal like Led Zeppelin,
Oh,
Deep
yeah.
Purple.
Ooh,
Stuff like that.
there's some fire on the water over there.
I do want to like, I want to get to actually expand my palette in music. I have to better.
QFX says, my only sin is to be a man with access to the internet.
That's funny. Like, I've been listening to a lot more music related to pop culture, I guess. But I haven't really like. I want to start diving back more into older songs.
Older music's really, there's a lot of very good songs out there.
Future Oil Painter
For a
says,
while, I was really into like
that will do it.
old songs. Like,
Yeah.
and not, I mean, like medieval century music.
Dude, they have some good songs from the.
It was for a women's music history class, and it was Hilden Bingenberg.
Sorry, what'd you say?
My name was like Hill, Hil something.
Talking about medieval music.
Oh,
Bingenberg.
oh, I thought you were speaking with a speech.
Sheer Curry says, is this the playlist with Gunther?
They're pretty sure she just had like epilepsy or schizophrenia. She would be like, I can hear the voice of God, and then they could make her music actually.
Oh yeah.
Did they? So you took a class on medieval music? Did
Women in history. It wasn't necessarily medieval, it's just more like women in music throughout history.
did, are you familiar with the group Anonymous 4? They sing English and French medieval music.
Oh, that's cool. Like,
Yeah,
like right now.
yeah.
Oh,
I have one of their CDs where they do American hymns. Yeah,
so cool. Oh, I didn't even
it's a quartet.
harmony. Yeah. They have a bunch of local like. There's a place nearby called the Lab, and they have like singers or like local group band come in. And there's this band that, although I didn't like their music, I appreciated it. They were called the Sirens, and they all just kind of sang in a circle and screamed, non-harmony. But you know, even though at the time I was like, damn, this sucks. Later on, I was like, you know what? Yeah, like, you know what? I'm not judge.
I did that with somebody who was walking naked down the street once. I looked and there was this dude totally butt ass naked walking on the street. At first I was like, what the hell are you doing? And then I was like, you know what? Good for you. And it was, what was funny were there were these three older women walking down the street, and one of them said, "That boy over there is naked." And he was just walking down. One other guy just screamed, he's like, "Yeah, brother." I was right outside.
Winston?
Yeah, it was right on the street here. Yeah. I mean, he definitely got arrested.
I saw that in
Probably by a bike cop and pants cut off.
I saw that in Seattle one time.
QFX says, whenever I do it they call the cops.
Because you gotta put your pants on, man. Probably whipping it out, doing the helicopter or something. Dumbass.
That's why I can be more of a fan. I'm just saying, I'll be doing tricks all the time.
Oh, what if you had a penis?
If I had a penis, I was sticking it in random holes. It would be a problem.
That's what men do. That's what he does, and then not you, but QFX. I'm pointing at the mic.
Oh.
QFX wonders like, why did I get arrested for that one, officer? Well, put your dick in whatever it was. Again.
Be like Terry going to the woods.
QFX says, you haven't lived life if you haven't helicoptered it, my guy.
You just call me my guy. You just say my guy. Yes, you haven't lived life if you haven't helicoptered it, my guy. Only freaking people who watch Rank 1s 24/7 say my guy.
What's helicoptering? Oh,
I think.
What'd you say?
what's helicoptering?
Sheer Curry says, some women can do it with their boobs.
You need to know this stuff. You're in
Why?
middle school. Because you're in middle school, you're going to be asking you this stuff, and you have to know what to avoid. You don't want to then trying to explain that to you.
They're always coming up with terms and all this kind of stuff like that only, and I say, why should I put any brain power toward that? It's, you're going to make fun of people that say this in 3 months.
QFX says,
That's
doubt you can.
Some women can do it with their boobs. Ah.
Sheer Curry says, I won't respond to that.
Oh my gosh, I made you look like a gremlin. My bad. My bad.
Finally, how I should be. It's accurate.
Stat bonus plus 2 to strength and
-3 to
and luck.
That's one of the things I'm going to paint on my cabinets in the back is luck has nothing to do with it.
Is that what you said?
Oh, speaking of like off topic, but random like painting project I want to do. Have you guys ever worked with resin or like epoxy?
QFX says,
I had.
how would you know how the rank ones talk if you have never watched them?
Because for my graduation, my mom got me a really really cute bouquet of flowers.
Oh yeah.
So I like went and dried the flowers. I wanted to preserve them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
They are expensive.
I thought someone like put it in a black epoxy and make it almost like a painting.
Yeah.
And there's only one chance to do it because
Yeah.
you mess up,
Yeah.
your flowers are gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Like that's not my expertise.
Do you know anything about epoxy or resin, Jared?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know anything about epoxy or resin?
No. No.
Didn't we already listen to this?
QFX says, pre-2000 music actually had some bangers, now it's all kinda meh.
Yeah. True. That's correct.
What pre-2000 music is now kind of meh, but
Is it pre-2000?
no, I was just pointing out
There's a lot of
that it could be interpreted that way.
Yeah.
Like I really liked it then, but now it's like, Are you talking about the music now?
Yeah, look around. All kinds of artists.
There's a lot of good music being made. It's just not mainstream now. They should mainstream it, but they don't. They always put out bullshit.
Oh, funny. So if you guys use like Instagram or TikTok, there's this thing called a soundbite. You just like
Yeah.
pop in like clips of like music.
Yeah.
And it's funny because of this. A lot of old songs are actually getting attention. Like there's one
Really?
really popular song called "What's Got in Summer," and it was a song released in 2000s, but like
Oh yeah.
it was from a girl group Japan of girl group,
Uh huh.
but literally because of like
Sheer
the
Curry
pop culture
says,
back together.
anything after the 70s is inferior.
The mainstream music now, it's a little bit of a weird mix of like
My son, who's only 25, won't listen to anything after 1989.
like even the Smiths, they're like brought back now, completely.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, the Smiths and the
QFX says,
Ramones are kind of
80s and
similar, right?
90s were still good.
so
Yeah.
I don't know the roads that well. A couple of their songs in their playlist. They had the I Want to Be Sedated.
Oh, I remember the song. Ooh,
Any of the lyrics.
yeah. I know
Sheer
90s
Curry
had.
says, you raised him right.
I even tried to introduce him to some Blind Melon music from the 90s, and who is it?
QFX says, did you get shit-faced during his wedding?
No, Never been intoxicated. Hello? You're going to ask that question 1,000 different ways, and the answer's still the same.
Just because he couldn't remember it and he lost his shoes and was wasted does not mean
And the cop
that
came
he was
by.
drunk.
Was like, "Hey, that naked guy was scary. You know, he did take a
QFX says,
We've had complaints
why
about it.
even go there then?
We'll just add it to the notebook.
You know, when I told this to
It's a bind.
some high school students one time, I said, you know, I'd never been intoxicated. They're like, well, what's the point? And I just told them, that's why your age is not allowed to drink.
Yes, this is old.
It's
You can tell by the binder. You see, it's the one where you had to add the paper in, and there were 3 rings that half the time they weren't shut. That's Terry's file. Because he started young.
A file for what?
Your drunkenness.
QFX
Your
says,
debauchery.
never been intoxicated today.
You're right. I haven't been intoxicated today.
It was one of the big clunky ones, not the ones that were sleek later on that people were embarrassed about, but it was sleek so they could still not be kind of.
I can't listen to that.
Dennis, this song's for you. This is your song.
Oh, I'm sorry for the backstory.
This old metalhead. Ready?
Future Oil Painter says, Terry did Luth have you take a vow of celibacy to sign up for his class.
The model. she
QFX
can't model
says,
anymore. She's cracking.
Now we're in for a banger.
Ugh.
Someone's messing up on that flute.
No, he's not. Just freaking go with it, man.
I've never heard the live version.
Is this a fucking recorder?
Yes.
All right. Is this you?
No, I wish it was.
QFX says, Terry is unaware.
You're so close. It's unfortunate. Okay, okay.
This is so perfect. This.
Okay, do you see? Okay, who's right there?
QFX says, it's his blissful moment to experience it for the first time. Cher Curry says, this takes talent.
Shakur is damn right it does.
The heck, Lewis?
What, man? Look at the video. Wait, you
Yeah.
gotta see the video. Wait. Media. Why is it not showing?
QFX says, the guy who played was the same level of never intoxicated as Terry.
Anyway, this is just great.
Future Oil Painter says, it's hard to play the flute when going commando, so I hear.
Real men can do it.
So you can't pull the video up?
Oh, I'll send you the link later.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you gotta watch the. It's so perfect.
Good grief. Lewis, I thought you hired a professional model.
Yeah, good job considering the level of retardation that is.
Oh, this is my face. It's still going.
I don't think I've ever seen you that red. Like,
Cher Curry says,
Hmm?
everything gets hard when commando.
That's why you need
QFX
to practice
says,
commando.
legend has it Jack let go off the door after hearing this version.
The guy who's doing this.
Future
is-
oil painter
he's very
says.
funny.
King clang cling
Like,
clang.
long, like kind of curly-ish.
Yeah.
wavy. Okay, I remember the video. Whew.
He's all like emotional in it and stuff. I think he's actually a pretty good musician too. So
It's impressive how he gets skilled to do that fast. Whew.
there we go.
The fucking next song. Oh my god.
Night at the Roxbury. Chris Kattan and Will Ferrell back in the.
QFX says. Main ding ding dong. Sheer Curry says. No way.
I like how either in this class when we have this music or we have
This.
music in the
I mean, this is great though. You know, everything else sucks.
And remember, if it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Like Myers.
Oh, I love you. I love you so much. It hurts. It hurts. There's a Saturday Night Live skit where he plays this
QFX
Scottish shop
says.
owner.
Does
Mike
that
Myers.
count for liquids in bottles?
Let's go with it.
you know Saturday Night Live. So pretty off topic. I have I love food buying, right? Food buying is great, great
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Sure.
And they gave me coupons this month for like Ben and Jerry's, the non-dairy.
Right.
And I was like, oh, all the non-dairy flavors. The Saturday Night Live one was great.
QFX says.
Good flavors.
La la la.
I bought it. And then immediately the coupon was now buy 2 Ben and Jerry's for price off. And I was like, oh, I just want to buy more Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
And I had 8 Ben and
Sheer
Jerry's
Curry says.
for like
Gunther only has bangers.
coupons, but now I have 8 Ben and Jerry's at home.
Uh,
I don't know what to do with them. They're all that one dude who just smiles like kind of haunts me. They're just in my fridge.
yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, the guy who smiles back.
Is that like fingers and mash?
I know it's not the other dude. I know his face.
QFX says. Do you know all his masterpieces?
Well,
Sheer Curry says. I know too many. Future oil painter says. Is this the same guy who sang Too Sexy for this shirt? QFX says.
The same genre.
Is he big in the Netherlands? Sheer Curry says.
That's what I'm saying.
Teeny weeny string bikini is good too. Sheer Curry says.
Netherlands.
No.
Curry does.
what's another one?
QFX says.
I want to go.
As long as he's big in other places.
See there, per se.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
No, Netherlands is pretty cool. I regret not going to Amsterdam when I was over there. A lot of my friends went.
What would you go see in Amsterdam? The road like the drugs.
Well, no, not that, but like the museums and stuff up there. They have. all those
Sheer Curry says.
amazing.
He doesn't need to be.
One thing I know about the Amsterdam is all the kind of freaky shows they have going on there. I had a friend who went for that freaky reason, and I was like, oh,
Really.
yeah. He was like, and they just were blah, blah, blah. And I was like, huh. Is it public? And they're like, yeah. And I was like,
QFX says.
pretty weird, I guess.
Sounds like
what
head
show
still
is
get
it?
it with a 2-inch cannon.
It was a public lash show with like kind of cabaret explained to the extreme, where she would put like a fake dodo on you and then like put a towel on it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah,
that was
that's-
Amsterdam.
That's kind of too much.
Yeah. But the Amsterdam kind of
Sheer
feels
Curry
like
says.
that little red light
Of course.
area.
Did you ever see him? QFX says. Nope.
I like how they done like robots fuck each other. It makes me happy.
Yeah, it is funny listening to them like that.
Sheer Curry says. You're missing out.
Was this a Rod Stewart remix or something?
Oh,
QFX says. LMAO that 80 statch with the weird glasses.
Did you say, let me see your hacky sack? Because I got students that are doing that now again.
saying, let me see your happy sack.
Well, I thought he said that. I mean, it sounded like that as a line, but
Oh,
you know, I used to kick sack in high school and college.
I mean, I know hacky sack, but I don't know if they're like trying to sexualize it or something.
I actually don't know what hacky sack means. Like
Hacky sack's like a
Sheer
little
Curry
sack with-
says.
it's like filled
That's
with
how I
rice or
picture
something.
you.
Oh, is that
And it's the thing that they kind of
is that like kind of same texture like cornball? Like a little
yeah, kind of. It's like a beanbag. It's just it's basically round.
And these days, the SEPA sack is more a crocheted bag.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, and the hacky sack is actually leather.
Is it leather?
Yeah.
When am I gonna get this bottle of Jack?
Whoop, there it is. How are your feet?
They hurt, but you know what? I got over the pain.
Yeah.
Future oil painter says. I'm painting a Franz Hals man with a stash.
Franz Hall.
QFX says. You sure you want to go with that considering what you said before? Sheer Curry says. That is a real good mustache.
Whatever. Good job, Master.
I know I broke code, but you blame me.
Seriously, do you want to ask them? You might not want to be sure, but do you want to ask them any questions about the
Future oil painter says.
Okay, no worries.
The ladies must have loved it.
It should probably be a long-term project. Not too pressed.
All right, guys, I am going to say goodbye, Terry, to your beloved.
Oh, I stole a Vega.
Yeah.
Arrivederci. Bonsoir.
QFX
I should
says.
stream off so we don't reveal the
statue was
identity of
never
our
dropped.
model. Guys, y'all are awesome. Except for you, QFX. Guys, maybe I try to stream tomorrow. I don't know yet.
Sheer
We'll
Curry
see.
says. Toodles.
Toodles, we'll see ya. QFX, be good.
Future
Wear
oil
pants.
painter says. Hasta la pasta.
There you go.
QFX says. Arrivederci.